What I'm saying is that you might not even get the opportunity to meet this guy because of your profession.
Or I have more opportunities to meet guys like that because of my profession.
Okay.
Like if I'm going back, I used to work at a dentist. I had literally no opportunity to meet high class, high value men.
But
now
you're meeting
I'm putting
them.
myself in a position where I can meet more men.
Okay, that's true. But under what context?
Yeah.
Okay, I've had multiple offers for sugar daddies, like I'll marry you, have my babies, blah blah blah.
Where they know?
Well, they're obviously if they don't have everything that I want, I'm not going to do it. I don't settle for.
That's my point.
Thank you.
The guys that are approaching you and giving you this type of stuff either are rich simps, suckers, losers, etc., men that you don't respect or don't want to be with. But what I'm saying is that when a man does come along that you respect and want to be with, he's not going to take you seriously. Hence the prestigious law firm
So
analogy.
what am I supposed to do though? If
Don't show up to the job interview in pajamas, hence don't be a stripper.
I understand that, but what am I supposed to do?
Hold on. It's very simple. You don't show up to the job interview in pajamas, hence you don't be a stripper.
So go back to my 9 to 5,
or
make not even enough to live in
if you want that caliber of man that's making that kind of money, that has that kind of status that you actually admire and respect and has options, he's looking for a girl that isn't on a pole showing her vagina to random dudes.
Or just lower your standards.
He's right though.
Or lower your standards.
Invest the money you're making into a business.
I do invest my money.
Yeah, and then honestly, like once you're
But
set,
you need the funds to be able to invest.
It's just so
Before,
sad
I
to
was
me that
living
the
paycheck
only
to
way
paycheck.
girls think they can make money is by literally making themselves a commodity for men. And they do it
I
in
don't
the
think
aim
that's
of
sad.
feminism and liberation, yet you're literally making yourself a commodity for men. It makes no fucking sense. Honey, I'm telling you, there are so many things that you could do that you would make way more money than what you're doing
I
right now if you
understand
applied
that,
yourself.
But I do apply myself, and I've gotten myself to the
But
position
you're applying
where
yourself
I
to
am
the
right
wrong
now.
things, and it's because you haven't met the right
Maybe
people.
you've had different opportunities than me. I came to Miami a week. I literally just moved here. I'm putting myself in the position to give myself more opportunities.
Absolutely, and that's amazing.
You might have started out differently than me, but I'm doing what's best for me, and
I'm
I'm
not-
trying. I don't want to be doing this forever.
Right.
I'm not doing it because I
Right.
don't respect myself. Like, I understand maybe a man doesn't want a stripper, but I'm doing what's best for me, what I've seen in my life path. I wasn't
Mhm.
given any guidance. I did all this shit by myself.
I understand.
I had
that.
absolutely no one helping me.
I understand.
So
that.
you might have had those opportunities when you were younger, but I didn't.
And I didn't, honey. I really didn't. I was literally
But
broke
you're
until
telling
2
me that
years
there's
ago.
other stuff that I could be
There
doing.
is,
What is
and
there
you know
that I
what?
could be
It really
doing?
does come down to information, and a lot of the
Exactly.
time to luck and grace and meeting the right people, being in the right room, having the right opportunities. But I'm telling you, someone like yourself who's this beautiful and you are articulate. You're a smart girl. I can already tell that. You could do so much more and make so much more money than what you're making right now had you been in the right situation. And
Exactly. So I
but-
wasn't
but-
though.
but
Like
don't- but-
I'm putting myself in better situations than I was 2 years ago. Today I was making like $8 an hour.
But what they're saying is you putting yourself in this situation might not ultimately be leading to the beautiful future that you're hoping
I
for.
completely understand that, but you're not giving me any like idea of what I should be doing. You're just saying what
I'm
doing
telling you,
wrong.
I can. Literally after this, I'm gonna hook you up, girl. I like literally any girl who is in a
Hook me
similar
up, baby.
position. No, literally, like
No, it's too late for you.
For me?
Yeah. No.
Wait, hold on. Let her finish, Chris. Go ahead.
no,
Miss
it
Australia.
it really does get me.
And it does warp the standards 'cause when they view men as a commodity. You see that the question was about a dream man, and you just brought up 20K a month. When you start stripping, when you start viewing men as money bags, you're not going to be able to start viewing them as a person that could love you anymore. You're thinking about what you can get from them.
Not necessarily. I'm saying like if I
20K a month is insane.
Okay, that is literally just if you're telling me stop dancing right now. Like if it's a sugar daddy and he's like stop dancing right now.
So
20K.
your dream man is a sugar daddy?
No, not necessarily. I'm just saying like I need to be taken care of financially, physically, emotionally, in every single way for me to take care of you as a woman, for me to get in my full like feminine state and allow you to be your true self. I need to be taken care of, so that's not something I need to worry about.
No, but
I won't have to dance if I'm being taken care
I
of.
get what you're
won't.
saying. She's just saying, for example, her lifestyle, what she wants to achieve. If you wanted to start making money on her own, here's her price tag. No, I get that.
Yeah.
But the price tag is a problem. You know why? The guy that you actually want
doesn't want
doesn't want to buy you.
Okay.
He wants to come ready-made, feminine from the jump.
I just want to have a backup because I've known so many women that are so good to their men and they have nothing after the marriage. The guy finds a new, you're talking about if you're 28, you have lower value than a 21-year-old. This
Yeah.
dude finds a 21-year-old, dumps the girl.
No, he doesn't. Statistically speaking, women initiate 80% of the divorces. Men rarely, if ever, initiate divorce or break up with women.
Okay. Well, let's just say from my experiences and my friends that have experienced stuff like that, if you don't have a backup, if you don't have a plan B, I want shit in my name. Like you don't necessarily okay, the whole allowance thing
That's why you get married.
to well,
Shit in your
what do you
name.
mean?
I
Okay,
think
because
with
are you
20
aware that with marriage you get 50% of the assets, you get alimony, you get all these different benefits, especially if you have a child support. This is where the woman has to be smart and lock down the guy and get married.
Also, if he can buy you, he can buy another girl. So you're
I'm
not,
fine with him buying another girl. I don't care as long as I'm getting more.
That's why you got to be the main girl.
Yeah, I'm fine with being the main girl. You can have other bitches. I really don't care.
But the problem is that for you to be a main girl of this caliber, a guy that you actually love, admire, and respect, he doesn't want you in return because of your profession. It's exactly that's why I use the pajama analogy. You're showing up to the job interview even though you're qualified
Yeah.
in pajamas.
I don't necessarily want to be doing this. Like I
No, we
would
get that. That
stop
doesn't
if I
matter.
had something
get that.
better.
Then why don't you go back home, take the pajamas off, wear a suit, and present yourself correctly so that this law
You
firm
want me
will
to
hire
go
you?
back to Port St. Lucie and try to find some high value man? You want me to drive 2 hours back up north, be miserable in my 9 to 5, doing jack shit, being not able to talk to anybody?
Yeah.
This job has presented me with so many opportunities that I did not have before. And you don't have to respect it, but there's men out there that will see that I'm just trying to make a living for myself, get myself out of the position that I was in, and it will be a part of my past. This is not my future.
Okay, let me
It's
ask
not
you a
my
question.
personality. It's not who I am.
If I grew up poor and I decided to sell crack cocaine, then I get arrested. Whose fault is that?
I don't really think that's a good analogy.
It's a perfect analogy. I'm going to explain to you why. There's consequences for your actions. Fast money typically comes with slow problems. Whether I'm a drug dealer, a stripper, a porn star, whatever it may be, there's typically a reaction to your action. So though you're getting quick money and opportunities, these opportunities are fleeting because you're not meeting the men under the correct pretense. If I meet a girl on an online dating app like Tinder or at a busy nightclub that's loud, she's not going to respect me as if I had a yacht and she was a guest on my yacht because I met her under a different pretense. Same exact example. So I'm not telling you what you're doing is wrong or it's terrible, but what I am saying is that the caliber of man that you're trying to attract to take you seriously, to give you that kind of money, is not going to want you in return because you're meeting them under the wrong pretense. Just like me meeting a girl in a nightclub in general admission, loud as hell when she's around her friends. If I met her on a yacht, she might take me
How am
seriously.
I supposed to get to the yacht if I'm working a 9 to 5 in Port St. Lucie?
Instagram.
Instagram,
That's correct.
How
online
much?
dating
It's
apps.
easier
There's
said
so many
than
other
done.
ways to
If
meet men.
If I, as
There's
a
even
dancer,
apps now that
I'm-
have girls go to tables and yachts. What is it called? Tabler?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've heard of that.
That women, I would.
Serious?
That's
Not that
not
hard.
see, and that's why I don't take your excuse of I want to dance and get these opportunities because there's girls that don't do any of that stuff and still get the world given to them on the internet. You have Instagram, online dating apps, etc. Women have more opportunity with the opposite gender now than ever before. Realistically
Okay.
speaking.
Well, I'll look into those other avenues.
Hey man, you do what
Baby.
you want. I'm just helping.